All right, everybody, welcome to the Sunday Sweeper Stepladder Finals. We do have a three-person stepladder today. We have Jack Willerton going up against Clayton Otis. They're in their practice right now. They should be getting through that here in just a second. And then they will be starting their match. Jack is going to have choice of if he wants to start or not. The winner of this match will be bowling against Tyler New, who was the number 3 seed and managed to make it through and make it to this match. And he was the highest seed left remaining, so he gets the 1 seed in the stepladder finals. Again, we've got about 30 seconds of practice left here. Once this game is over, then Tyler will come down. He'll get 2 shots on each lane, try and figure out a line, and we'll go from there. I want to thank you guys for coming out. We do have had 50 bowlers come out today. I want to thank everybody for coming out there. High qualifier was Austin Kloss with a 782. So he got a bye himself. Will Grease at a 775. And then Tyler New at a 769, tied with Steve Watson, which is me, at the 3 seed, which that was the last bye. So we had to go into a roll off. Tyler won that roll off to get him that 3 seed in the bye into the cashers round. And then that way it allowed him to run that. Now he is the 1 seed, like I said. So we'll see what happens. All right. Hey there, all outdoors. Welcome to the stream. This is actually the top 3. Really, it varies depending on how many people we have to make the numbers work to try and pay 1 and 4 or 1 and 5. Just the way match play works out. But there is 1 and 4 is going to be in this, or 1 and 3, sorry. So there is only 1 match after this one. Good afternoon, Nate. All right, Jack starting us off. Good shot there. Jack's been doing really well. Jack coming in here was I believe, the 13 seed to make it all the way into the stepladder finals as the 2 seed because he was the best seed left after that. So we had seeds basically 1 through 12 all out by the time we got here. Other than Tyler was the only one left. I think after that first round, a lot of the higher seeds fell out. But that's what happens with match play. Oh, getting that one just a little bit outside. I believe this is Clayton's first time making a live stream, so there could be some nerves here. Could have that going on. See what happens. Oh, made a run at it. Clayton does get handicap. He does have that in there. That is in the score up above. So Clayton is getting 16 pens of handicap per game. So with that, he will. That is in there in that total column. So that'll be in there. So that open pretty much kind of wipes some of that handicap out there. Way to bounce right back and throw that big strike. So with that, I mean, even with his handicap now, he's still able to somewhat end the running. You can still shoot 277 scratch, which would still be in the 290s with his handicap. So only down a couple of pins now. Feels weird to be back here. It's been so long since we've had a Sunday sweeper. Great shot there from Jack. Let's say this is our first regular day sweeper since like middle of July. We had 1 in the middle of July. I think we had a couple in June, but we will be back with these pretty much every week moving forward. We have nothing on the horizon in terms of tournaments or anything like that coming up. The only difference will be the September 7th will be a senior sweeper, so we will see what happens there. That'll be the only difference there. Like I said, every other one will be a regular sweeper open to anybody. 80% of 220 is the handicap. Look at that. Oh, That one looked like it got a little bit down lane and just didn't quite finish through like it needed to drive that 7-pin out of there. Guys, we are starting to build up a viewership here. If you're like what you're seeing, go ahead and click that like and subscribe button. See when with the bell, and you'll know when we come on. It'll be typically around this time every Sunday that we'll be going live with this. Sometime, usually somewhere between 4:30, somewhere in that time frame, as we get a little more efficient with our new format that we have here. We used to have a King of the Hill round after qualifying, and now we're just jumping straight into match play. Took a little bit to kind of format that bracket and do all that. It was the first time we had done that, so it took a little bit of time, but we're getting the hang of things, and we'll get it more smoothed out and things, and so it will maybe a little bit earlier of a start next week, but we'll see. Great shot there from Clayton that time. And just like that, Clayton's able to jump back up ahead with his handicap. Also, if you guys wouldn't mind, if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and share it around. See how many people we can get in here watching this today. See some great couple of matches that we're going to have. Oh, that's a little in. It held. Woo. Good shot. And Clayton does get 16 pins of handicap, so that is in there already. This is also on a house shot. During the day, the night sweepers, we are done with those because leagues are getting ready to start. We do have a league starting in this building tonight, so there it is. You guys over on YouTube, someone's saying it's echoing on TikTok. Is there an echo on YouTube as well? Let me know if you guys hear something there, or if YouTube sounds the same, and I can try and work on TikTok to see what's going on with that. Okay, yeah. A couple people said they don't hear an echo, so I'm not sure there, Duke, what's going on with yours. Yeah, not sure what could be driving that, but I've had a couple of people say that they sounds good to them, so sorry about that. That could be something on your side of things. Jack with that open there, really got to turn it back on, find it. Oh, oh, we tried to tap it. Tap did not get it out. Again, guys, the winner of this will be moving on to bowl against Tyler New. He is waiting in the wings for that, and then that will be the winner of the tournament, as we only have a 3-person step ladder today. Just based, like I said, it's all going to base on the numbers, because it's when we had 50 bowlers today, which so that gets us to about just over half is at 24, and then 24 to 12 to 6, and then that just gets us at 3. Makes it a little tougher to get to 4 or 5-person step ladder. Oh, yeah. Had that first miss, and he has just locked in since then. I guess those nerves are not an issue. Do want to thank our sponsors while Clayton gets ready to go here. Our sponsors here are Strikers Pro Shop here in Northwest Lanes. Wendell Barger runs that one here in Fairfield, Ohio, just north of Cincinnati. Come in, check him out. His leagues are getting ready to start. Get yourself a new bowling ball, get your balls refinished, buy some ball cleaner, any of that. See what he's going to do. Another great shot there by Clayton. Great bowling. Jack's really going to need to start striking here. Next, we have I Am Bowling. I Am Bowling, great bowling jerseys. Different Different options, custom jerseys, get your name on the back, kind of like what you see in front. Those are a different brand, but we have partnered with I Am Bowling. If you use the code Wayne300, you will get 20% off of your order. So get Wayne300 at iambowling.com to get 20% off your jersey order. Next, we have Will's Nation. Will Haversher and Austin Kloss kind of doing that. They have put up a ball of choice available if anybody is able to shoot a 300 in the finals. So if anybody shoots 300 in the finals, they will win a ball of choice, courtesy of Will's Nation. Last, we have Big Brain Bowling, who is a local company here in Cincinnati, running bowling ball cleaners, chamois, accessories, backpacks, sanding pads, things like that. And that is a bigbrainbowling.com. Use the code Wayne300 there. You'll get 7% off of your order there. I want to thank all of our sponsors for putting us to helping us to run these and be as good as we can and pay out as much money as we can from this. There you go, back-to-back strikes from Jack, getting himself back into it, putting a little bit of pressure on Clayton. Great shot. That's going to take, I mean, he's really at this stage, he's really going to need to miss a couple of shots here before for Jack to get back into this. But again, Tyler's just waiting in the wings, watching what's going on, and we'll see what happens. Again, guys, just know even though this match is getting winding down, there is going to be one more match after this. And then we will have our pet of the week in between the matches. So, guys, keep a lookout for that. Another great shot. That's probably going to just about do it. He's pretty much locked himself in, especially with his handicap there. He's going to be tough. Jack could throw 2 strikes here, but it's going to be tough for him to get back into this at this point. Oh, wow. Then do that. That pretty much will do it. At this point, Clayton's still got 293 on paper, while as Jack is now down to a 64-24. So, I mean, you're 70 pins. You're not going to get 70 pins in 2 frames, no matter what you do. So, it does appear that Clayton will be moving on to bowl against Tyler Dew. So we will just go ahead and we'll finish this out, get these last couple of frames in before we bring Tyler in. He'll get 2 shots on each lane of practice, get himself ready to go, and see what happens. It's kind of the interesting thing of the step ladder as Clayton's going to be warm and know exactly where to throw. So hopefully Tyler is able to find that line and get it quickly because Clayton is locked in right now. There you go. Good shot there from Jack, but going to be a little too late. Just a little, yeah, too little too late there. Oh, got that outside. Oh, still made it all the way back. He's, yeah, I mean, you get that kind of miss room, there's not much you can do. So Clayton will officially be moving on. All right. Got that one a little in, but still going to win. Still going to move ahead. CJ keeping it going here. Going to be bowling for a victory here this next round. Covers up the spare. All right, let's see. Again, guys, thank you. We have up to 91 on YouTube, 61 over on TikTok. Just know this is the first of a double header here in terms of we have a step ladder, a three-person step ladder final. So Clayton does win. So Jack's going to finish out this frame, but then Tyler will be stepping up to throw his practice shots, and we will have another match rigged. So don't go anywhere. We will be right. We will just continue on through this and be rolling right into that. Like I said, we will be running our Pet of the Week segment in between while Tyler gets his practice in. Gives us a little bit of time to do that. Great shot. They fall real easy now. Not a lot you can do, but I mean, Jack at the same time, he can't be too upset. He's made third place, got himself some good money there. Was able to knock off the number one seed when he got in, but won a 279 to a. So I guess Clayton just gave him a little bit of what he did to Austin. 279 to 257, I believe, was what Jack and Austin's game came out to. But Austin made money. That's why we put those buys in there. All right. Get this one more here, get him up to 224. He's going to get himself into the 220s, I think, no matter what, but just tough to do when you got somebody shooting 255 across from you. Got that one a little slow. I'm not sure he was really trying that one on. Again, great shooting. Great notice. Moving on. Tyler stepping in. Tyler going to step in and throw his, I believe, 4 practice shots. So while we get that set up and get that all ready to go, we will, like I said, I will go ahead and run through our pet of the week. So we are here at just north of Cincinnati, Ohio. So what we have on the screen here is Kryptonite. Kryptonite is a well-behaved, sweet, and friendly young boy. He's very friendly, loves people, other dogs. He can self-entertain. He can quietly lay around, chew on his bottle, chew on his bone. He's he was at a PetSmart event and was able to just stay calm through the whole thing. Kryptonite loves people, loves dogs. He's just a big old baby. Like I said, he is an 81-pound dog, so he's large, but he is a small little baby at heart. He's 2 years old, dog friendly, potty trained, loves people, good with kids. No signs of any resource guarding or anything like that. So if you want to see him, you can reach out to Animal Care Center. See CincinnatiAnimalCare.org or go to 3949 Coleraine Avenue. That's where he is. They're open every day from 1 to 6. You don't need an appointment or anything. Just walk right in. You can just have a valid ID. If you are looking to adopt a dog and you have dogs or children at home or anything like that, you can call and you can actually bring them with you. And what they will do is they'll bring you guys into a little area to play together, let your dogs play together, make sure that they get along with trained professionals to keep an eye on them, to see how they react to each other, just to make sure everything's good. And if it works out, you can go on. And if Kryptonite isn't for you, if you don't want a large dog like that, it's understandable. But they do constantly have all kinds of dogs coming in daily, new dogs coming in just from, they are the shelter of Hamilton County. So keep an eye on that CincinnatiAnimalCare.org. Even if there's not a dog you like today, there could be one on there tomorrow. So again, CincinnatiAnimalCare.org. This once again was Kryptonite. So really good on that. Thank you guys for letting us do that. And we will be right back with the bowling now. Getting his shots in here. All right. There's another good shot from Tyler. So we'll just have to see. Luckily, that's the line. Hopefully that line holds up. Just see what happens here. Because again, we want to thank our sponsors, Strikers Pro Shop. I am bowling Will's Nation and Big Brain Bowling helping us out with that. Um, Strikers Pro Shop here in Northwest Lanes. I am bowling great bowling jerseys, Lane 300, for 20% off of that. And then Will's Nation doing a new ball of choice if one of these guys is able to shoot a 300 in this finals. And then Big Brain Bowling with some ball cleaner and accessories at bigbrainbowling.com. Again, Wayne 300 will get you 7% off there. Good to go. And here we go. This is the championship match, guys. This is for all of it. $400 on top, $200 to second place. Walk out of here with some money. See what we're able to get to. All right, let's see. There it is. Good shot there from Tyler. There it goes. Ooh, a little heavy, but got away with it. Again, Clayton is getting 16 pins. Tyler is scratch. Tyler, I believe, is about a 227 average bowler, so he is there. Clayton coming in, getting 16. I want to say he's right at upper 190s. I forget the exact number his average is, but it's in the high 190s to be getting those 16 pins. I'm going to be right at 199, 200, somewhere right in there. He's just got the line right now. He has a big, big area. Let's see what happens here. The thing is, Tyler is throwing a pretty strong ball with a pretty strong cover. It does look a little shiny though, so the only thing there is if that does start to tear up Clayton's line, it could cause some issues later in the game here. Let's see, ooh, got that. Ooh, get that out of there. Got that one a little bit in, but still there. Yeah, nice shooting there, Bando. Always get back into it, unless you had to stop for an injury, which in that case, sorry to hear that. But plenty of leagues, plenty of alleys typically around. Definitely in this area, we're lucky enough to still have a decent number of alleys running. Thank you, Brandon. Doing pretty well up here. Hopefully, you're doing pretty well down there. I believe you're down south now. All right, starting off doing what they need to do. One thing I will say is the maximum score that we allow, even with handicap, is 300. So again, not to jinx anybody or do anything, but I do want to put that out there now. Oh, now that that goes away. So now it's gone. But had he shot 300 or whatever, say he got to 289 or something like that, the maximum score is 300. So that way, if he shoots 300, that's his max. To where if Tyler then shoots 300 as a scratch bowler, it would still be a tie. That is one thing we set up and we decided. It's never been the case. We haven't ever actually had to use it, but um, we did have just wanted to put that out there in case it ever does happen. So the max, somebody cannot beat a three. You cannot lose if you shoot a 300. It would just give you a tie, and we would go into a roll off. Very way to recover there, and Clayton shooting a strike there. Again, this is a house shot, so that is the aimbot there for Bendaho. But I mean, that's the point of a house shot. Everybody's got this. They're bowling on the same pattern, so you just got to make your shots. He's a youth bowler bowling out of Sycamore, freshman this year. So I mean, he's trying to get some smart money into his smart account. Good money. This is a tournament. Again, like we've said, we are here in just north of Cincinnati, Ohio, in Fairfield, Ohio. We run this tournament every Sunday, 80% of 220. So if you're in the area or close and want to come in, feel free to stop by and see us. The only caveat is the first Sunday of every month um, is a senior sweeper, and so that is 50 and up for males and 45 and up for the ladies. So it's just seniors only. We do run those on the first Sunday of every month. The way you guys can keep track of what's going on and everything is on Facebook. If you guys go to Northwest Lanes Sunday Sweeper, you will find a group there. You can follow that. We'll post any when we're bowling, what we're bowling every Sunday. If anything is stopping us from bowling, what that tournament is. So thanks, guys, for all that. Hit this again. Anybody watch? We got 75 watching. Feel free if you like what you're seeing, hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, that bell icon to let you know when we do go live. Like we've said in the past, and I've said this before, so anybody who's been on for a while, you've heard it, but we do this every Sunday. So we will be going live typically somewhere between 3 and 4:30. It just depends on how it is. Um, we haven't talked about a youth sweeper before, but that's something we can definitely look into potentially running. I do know there were a lot of them. They were running some out. I believe Roll House ran several of them and things like that. But we'll just have to see on the youth sweeper if we run one of those. I'll have to talk with Wayne about that. He is the one that typically does that. He's at the desk right now, so we'll see. I mean, but youth are eligible to come bowl this. So if you want, look, Clayton's able to do it. So come on out and bowl with anybody. We do give handicaps, so that's helpful. Level that playing field a little bit. All right, so now they both kind of fallen off after I mentioned stuff about the 300. I don't know what we would be involved with getting into junior gold. That would be a GM question on that one if they were doing that. You just miss the head pin by getting a little bit right, a little too quick. I mean, you still could miss. Not that hard. Just lose focus for a little bit, get a little bit too far right. The thing was he picked up the spare, see, but then he made an adjustment. Threw it too far right and said, don't do that, and yep, just a little left. We got two of them. We're going to give them both? Yep, okay. So with that now, with the handicap, Clayton can max himself out at a 259. Tyler still got 266 on paper, so Tyler has taken the lead here with this. So Tyler is in the driver's seat at this stage. Oh, got that one a little in. Still beliefs. Now that does drop him out of the driver's seat. Or at 249, he still luckily got that. He was able to miss that one. So that'll now get him 34. He's still got 54 on paper, while Clayton only has 49 on paper. So he's now a 5-pin match here. Tyler up by that 5. So, but he is going to need to start throw the next strike to keep that lead. Cover that up. We had 50 people come out today there, Carl. Well, that's just, I mean, still when you throw it that hard and that fast, you can still miss the head pad. It's rare, but it does happen. But yeah, we had 50 people come out. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Cut down to 24. We're really cut down to 21 because we did have 3 buys. And then we were able to get down into here. Tyler getting one of those buys, worked himself up into winning the next couple of matches to get himself into the step ladders. Making ball change. Not sure if he just did that. I wasn't saying. Welcome from Louisiana there, Carl Roberts. Where else everybody watching from? We got, like I said, we got 150 people watching over on TikTok. Really want to thank you guys for watching there. Click that follow button. See us go live. Let us know where you're watching from. We got 70 over on YouTube. You guys let us know too. Got these 4 frames left. Let's see who's going to win. We're close match. It's a 5-pin match going now. See what happens. Stepping up. Let's see if Clayton's able to get himself where he needs to go. Ooh, we got that in. Hold. Oh, yep. Got that. Oh, don't trip it. Oh, no, that's not what you want to see. You actually would almost rather, especially on a strike, you'd rather that pin still be sitting there. That really gets that. Oh, cooking at it. Oh, get it. Get it to go. There you go. Again, that does say 7 spare up there. It was 8 spare, but luckily it is still just a, does not impact the score because it was just on a strike. So that 7 count does not change the score at all. Welcome there, Tammy Trim from Michigan. Thanks for tuning in and watching this match. So that is going to drop Clayton down to 169, so 229. So if Tyler can throw 2 strikes here, he really puts a lot of pressure on to Clayton to throw 3 good shots in the 10th. See if that ball change works on this lane. Oh, great shot there. That's good. At this point, he's in the driver's seat. Throw another great shot here, and you pretty much have yourself a pretty good shot at the victory. Said he's 254, so I think if he throws the next one and Clayton, even if Clayton strikes out, I think all that Tyler will need is a mark. Yeah, because Clayton still gets 229. Yeah, it would still force Tyler to mark if Clayton strikes out. So you can see here, Clayton's been struggling a little bit here lately to get that strikes. But huge shot here from Tyler if you can strike. Oh, wow. It looked like it just didn't quite turn the corner strong enough. Just got a little too far down lane. Didn't get it out. Or didn't get his hand in it, one or the other. So that will now make things very interesting here. Clayton still gets to 229. Tyler covering that spare up is now at, Tyler can still get to 233. So this is a 4-pin match here, guys. Actually, he can only get to 2. Yeah, he can see 229. Oh, no. He needed that one. Oh, wait. Oh. It's up there. It's in the total. Oh, no. Don't do that. That right there. Needed that one. So that now only allows him a 207. So yeah, that's pretty much going to do it. He needed to make that. That is now at this point, even with 3 strikes here, Tyler's just going to need. So yeah, 207. Tyler's already sitting 193 plus doubles, so he'll need 7 pins on his first ball. Is all Tyler's going to need, and that's if Clayton throws the next 2. And some of that youth, and just you got to make sure you got to make your spares. That's really the difference in this game. That one, I mean, you got to split, but that split is going to be that's going to be that handicap that you get. But that missed 10 pin is really going to be a major difference there. Nope, there's another strike. So again, at this point, Tyler just needs 7 pins on that first ball. Maybe a little less. We'll see what the shot is from Clayton. Tyler is sitting at 193, and his next ball is worth double, so he could be down 14. So actually, he'll need 7 and a 1. Yeah, he'll need a 7 and a 1 count if Tyler does that. But anything can happen. I mean, you could still see a big 5. A big 5 would make it. Oh, you want to fall that? Oh, okay. So now he just needs 7. He's down. Just needs 13 pins in this count for doubles. So 7 pins on this ball, and he will be your winner. But like I said, you get a big 5 here, Greek Church. Not big 5, sorry, Greek Church, and that makes things real interesting. So you definitely don't want to see that. That'll do it. Tyler New is your winner. Tyler New is going to be the winner here, so still no shame for Clayton. Clayton bowled well all day. Really want to commend him on that. I mean, like we said, he's a freshman in high school on the high school team, so coming in here, getting some money added to a smart account, going to be great as he gets through high school and gets towards college and help out with that or any post thing. Just is what it is. So great bowling out of Clayton, and really want to congratulate Tyler New on winning the sweeper. Good job there, Tyler. That's my teammate on Monday nights, so that's fun to see. All right, there it goes. So we will have a buried strike there. So that is finishes off at 222 to 206. Tyler New the winner. Great job, though. I had flexing on camera. So again, guys, thank you again for sticking around. That is the final. Does make Tyler the winner. We will be back next Sunday again, somewhere between probably 3 and 4 o'clock is when we'll be going live with this next one, next Step Ladder Finals. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Thanks, Strikers Pro Shop here at Northwest Lanes. I am bowling jerseys. I am bowling.com. Will's Nation, just opening a pro shop over at Durbin Bowling, Lawrenceburg, Indiana, as well as Big Brain Bowling. Go check them out. Clayton lost. He missed a 10 pin in the ninth, and that pretty much locked it up there by missing that 10 pin. Tyler winning 222 to 206. Again, thank you guys again so much for tuning in. We will see you guys next week. Thank you guys again.